Welcome to Easy Way for Education. Kite Victor's Plus 1 English Class 22 assignment answers ആണ് ഇന്ന് ഞാനിവിടെ പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Do not stand at my grave and weep എന്ന പോയത്തിന്റെ appreciation എഴുതാനായിരുന്നു question. Answer. In this touching poem, Do Not Stand at My Grave and Weep by Mary Elizabeth, she speaks of death in a welcoming tone. She offers words of comfort for those who would mourn for her at her passing, and she seems to welcome death not as the ending of a life, but as the beginning of another. ഇവിടെ ഞങ്ങൾ ലൈൻ 1 ലൈൻ 2 എന്ന് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങളൊരു എപ്രിസിയേഷൻ എഴുതുമ്പോൾ പാരഗ്രാഫ് വൈസ് ആയിട്ട് വേണം എഴുതാൻ. The first line of Do Not Stand at My Grave and Weep reveals that this is the voice of one beyond the grave. This intrigues the reader because it is spoken in a tone of authority as from one who knows what it is to die and calls out to us from beyond the grave. The authoritative voice begins with this line. This first line is not a suggestion but a command. She commands her mourners not to weep. Second line. Again, the authoritative voice from beyond the grave serves to reassure the audience of the validity of the speaker's statements. The short, straightforward sentences serve to convince the readers that this speaker has authority on this subject, and that there is no question as to whether or not there is a life after death. The speaker clearly and emphatically claims that she is not there in the ground, but that she is alive. Line from 3 to 9. With these lines of Do Not Stand by my grave and weep, the tone shifts. The speaker no longer speaks in an authoritative and commanding voice, but softens to a tone of comfort and peace. The initial lines spoken serve to give the speaker authority to speak on this subject. These lines serve to offer comfort and reassurance to the reader. The speaker assumes the readers to be those who are mourning for her, and after commanding them not to weep, she goes on to explain where they can find her. She promises to be with them in the winds that blow and in the diamond glints on the snow. She proclaims that they will be able to feel her in the sunlight and in the rain. These words are words of comfort to those who are mourning, because the speaker has claimed that she does not sleep in the grave, but that she is still with them in the elements of nature. This allows the readers to understand that they will still have the opportunity to feel her presence, even if it is not a physically bodily presence. Lines from 10 to 12. In the last 3 lines, the speaker resumes a commanding tone, leaving behind her tone of comfort in an abrupt shift. She yet again commands her readers not to cry for her. She reiterates the command not to start at her grave as if she is there. Her body may be buried there, but her soul is not confined to the grave. She has already described all the places in which her soul can be found, from the sounds of circling birds to the silence of the morning, to the glistening snow, to the winds, the sun, and the rain. She claims that she is there, existing in all the beautiful elements of nature rather than resting in her grave. ഇത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോ. പിന്നെ വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടമായ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാനും കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാനും മറക്കരുത്. പിന്നെ ഈ വീഡിയോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആയാൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സുമായി ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാനും മറക്കരുത്. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.